Wahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asma Fatima. I'm from class 7 and I'm going to explain you about the process of making paper. So let's start. Process of making paper. So as we know, we obtain paper from trees. So I will explain the whole process. First, the mill workers. There are many paper mills to to do the process of paper making. So the mill workers head to the forest. Forest. The mill workers go to the forest. In forest, as we know, there are many trees, many grass, and wild grasses. And then they head to forest. After going to forest, they find for subabul wood, which is used for making paper. So once they find the subabul tree, they cut down into pieces. Like we cut the trees. Cutting trees. After they cut, they load the trees into large trucks. We carry many goods in trucks. So these cutted pieces of trees are carried into the trucks. So they load that cutted pieces into the trucks and they move for the mill. Once they come to the mill, first, only the workers who brought the cutted pieces of the trees are allowed to enter the mill because other people are not allowed. Because some people are appointed to do this process, so they are only allowed to enter the mill. First, the trucks are entering the mill. After they enter the mill, the trucks are loaded. Means one truck is taken into the mill. After the truck is taken into the mill, the pieces of the trees are took out from the truck. After they take out, the real process starts here, and they are appointed many workers. Workers start doing their works. For first process is cutting down the trees into chips. As we know, chips are what they are like small pieces cutted of any object it may be. So they cut the trees into chips like this. It will be large pieces, but it will be very thin. After they take out these chips, what will happen? The next truck will enter. There are many trucks. First they enter, they loaded and made the pieces of that chip. Then again the next loader will come inside. The next truck will come inside. Till that they make these chips into pulp. Pulp means small. The making of trees chips into small like paste. They make they heat the tree cutted pieces and they make it pulp. After the pulp is made, now the second truck will come inside and it will become chips like this. Then the third truck will come. The third truck will enter. The second truck will head to make its pulp. Then the first truck will go to spread the pulp. Spreading the pulp. Now there are big screens on that the pulp is spreaded like this. With large machines, they spread the pulp like this. After they spread the pulp, the second one comes to make the second trucks enter the mill and they go for pulping. After the first, then the third truck will enter for chipping. After chipping, the fourth truck will enter into the mill and start chipping there. After they spread the pulp, they leave it for 3 to 4 hours After then they go and check the pulp is ready or not. If the pulp is ready, it will be very dry. After it will be ready, they cut this. As we know, they spread it on large sheets. They leave for some hours and then they cut it into rolls. They cut it. As we know, we spread on screens. They cut with large machines, so it will become in pieces. After that, they roll that paper. Now the process starts for paper rolling. They roll the paper, they cut into different sizes because we don't know how much the paper, how much size of paper someone needs. So they do paper rolling. They cut in sizes. They load in another. They take it to the paper factory. After that, the paper is ready. After that paper is ready, after the paper ready, the traders come to the paper mill, and they take the paper to and they trade off that paper. They supply that paper into many places, like many countries or many states. They head to the main place where the papers are buy, and then they go to different shops like stationaries. There are many places where we need paper. Paper is very important in our life, that we use in schools, we use in offices, we use in many workplaces like this. So this paper goes into offices, schools. Now also we use paper for everything. In schools they are used for writing, in medical shops for bills, and their paper is everywhere. So this paper goes into different shops, and then we buy it. This is the whole process of making paper. Thank you.